The world of football has been shaken to its core. Diogo Jota, Liverpool striker, Portuguese international, father, husband, brother, has died in a devastating car accident in Spain. He was only 28 years old. In the passenger seat, his younger brother, André Silva, also a professional footballer, just 22. Both were killed instantly when their vehicle, a rented Lamborghini Urus, veered off the road and exploded into flames. The tragedy occurred around 12:30 a.m. on the A52 motorway near the town of Cernadia in the province of Zamora, Spain. Authorities say the vehicle was completely unrecognizable. The fire was so intense that only the license plate allowed police to identify the car. The bodies of Diogo and André were found burnt beyond recognition. The remains have been transported to the Institute of Legal Medicine in Zamora, where forensic tests are being conducted. Early reports from Spain suggest the Lamborghini Urus, a high-performance SUV capable of reaching 305 kilometers large, was traveling at an extremely high speed. Witnesses say the car may have suffered a tire blowout, causing the driver to lose control. The vehicle swerved across the central reservation, rolled multiple times, and then burst into flames. A long black skid mark was found on the highway, indicating a last-second attempt to brake, but nothing could prevent the tragedy. There were no other vehicles involved. The footage recorded by passing truck drivers showed the horrific aftermath: a giant fireball in the median of the highway, a twisted mass of blackened metal, a once luxurious vehicle, now reduced to nothing but charred wreckage. One Spanish reporter described the scene as, "Not even a quarter of the original Lamborghini remained. You couldn't tell the color, the shape, nothing, just twisted steel." And what makes this story even more tragic, just 10 days earlier, Diogo Jota had married his longtime partner, Ruth Cardoso, the mother of their 3 young children. Photos of the wedding are now circulating the internet, images filled with joy, laughter, and promise. Their youngest child was born just this past December. Jota was not just another footballer, he was a key player for Liverpool and Portugal. He began his professional career at Paços de Ferreira, rose to prominence at Wolverhampton, and in 2020 made a high-profile move to Liverpool for €45 million. With Liverpool, he lifted the FA Cup and was part of the team that competed fiercely in the Premier League and Champions League. He also represented Portugal in major tournaments, the UEFA Euro 2020 and the Nations League, where he won the title alongside Cristiano Ronaldo. Just weeks before the accident, Diogo Jota and his Liverpool teammates celebrated another successful campaign. He was at the peak of his career, a star, a family man, and beloved teammate. His brother André Silva had a promising future as well. He played for Anfield, a second-division Portuguese club. Those who knew them say they were inseparable, often training together, laughing, pushing each other forward. Their bond was unbreakable, even in death. The response to the tragedy has been overwhelming. From Cristiano Ronaldo, who posted, "There are things in life that make no sense. You were just here with us. Rest in peace, my friend." To Liverpool FC, who released a heartfelt statement, mourning the loss of one of their own. To the Portuguese Football Federation, who described Jota as a fantastic player and a true representative of our country. Even UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer addressed the tragedy during a live political broadcast, calling it devastating news. One of the most emotional moments came when fans rediscovered an old image of Jota wearing Luis Diaz's jersey, in solidarity during the kidnapping of Diaz's father. Jota and Diaz had formed a close bond at Liverpool, as did their wives, both young mothers, both raising toddlers. Their families had spent time together during celebrations, including the most recent title parade. Now Ruth Cardoso is a widow. Her children, ages 4, 2, and less than 1, will grow up without their father. The pain is unimaginable. The Spanish Guardia Civil is still investigating the accident. Early findings indicate that no road defects or dangerous curves were present. The A52 where the crash occurred is a straight, level stretch of highway with a 120 km/h speed limit. But everything points to excessive speed and loss of control. The Lamborghini Urus, a 650 horsepower beast, was not designed for that type of road. It's a vehicle built for precision performance, but only in the right hands and under the right conditions. News of Jota's passing has gone viral worldwide. Portugal's national TV halted regular programming to air a tribute. In Spain, the tragedy dominates headlines. And across the globe, fans have turned social media into a sea of red hearts and crying emojis, mourning a player who had so much more to give. We often see athletes as invincible, but life, in its cruelest moments, reminds us that no one is immune to tragedy. Diogo Jota was a footballer, a champion, a husband, a father, a brother. His light was extinguished far too soon, but his legacy will shine forever. May Diogo and André rest in peace.